We unfortunately have some very sad news to report to our viewers. A statement just coming in from Senator Barack Obama and his sister telling us all that his 86-year-old grandmother, Senator Obama's 86-year-old grandmother, Madeline Dunham, has just passed away. As you remember, not this past weekend, last weekend, Senator Obama went out to Hawaii to see his grandmother. That was obviously the last time he had a chance to spend some time with her. Here is the statement that Senator Obama and his sister have just released on the death of their grandmother. It is with great sadness that we announce that our grandmother, Madeline Dunham, has died peacefully after a battle with cancer. She was the cornerstone of our family and a woman of extraordinary accomplishment, strength, and humility. She was the person who encouraged and allowed us to take chances. She was proud of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren and left this world with the knowledge that her impact on all of us was meaningful and enduring. Our debt to her is beyond measure. The statement goes on to say, our family wants to thank all of those who sent flowers, cards, well wishes, and prayers during this difficult time. It brought our grandmother and us great comfort. Our grandmother was a private woman, and we will respect her wish for a small private ceremony to be held at a later date. In lieu of flowers, we ask that you make a donation to any worthy organization in search of a cure for cancer. That's a statement coming in from Senator Barack Obama and his sister Maya on the death of their grandmother, Madeline Dunham, and our deepest condolences, obviously, to the entire family. John King is here. You know, it's so tragic. On the eve of potentially his election as president of the United States, to suffer such a personal tragedy. I know how close he was with his grandmother.
And he just took some time off from the campaign trail to rush home to spend some final time with her because they knew she was in grave health. She's a remarkable story in her own right, Wolf. Born Marilyn Payne in Kansas. In World War II, she was one of the many American women who went to work in the military-industrial complex. She was an aircraft inspector for Boeing Aircraft during World War II, when all the men went off to fight the war, and women became so critical in those days, unusual as well, but critical in the war effort. Then she moved to Hawaii in 1960 and was viewed there, if you read the profiles of her, as a pioneer working for the Bank of Hawaii, a woman working for the bank, a pioneer back in those days. So obviously critically important to Barack Obama. He was largely raised by his grandparents in Hawaii while his mother was off around the world doing her work, and which is why he took that break from the campaign trail to go home quickly.
Yeah, and he said he wanted to go see her, and he suspected it might be for the last time because he failed at the end to see his own mother just before she passed away from cancer. And he said at the time when he decided to go out to Hawaii, suspend his campaigning for a couple of days, he said he didn't want to make that same mistake twice, and at least he had a chance over the past 10 days to say goodbye to her and spend a little quality time with her in Hawaii. I had a chance when I interviewed him on Friday in Iowa. We spoke a little bit about his grandmother, and you could see in his eyes how sad he was about what was going on, and he appreciated the outpouring of support. In fact, I think we have that exchange. I want to play it right now. We're out of time, but you know, all of us were moved last weekend when you went to see your grandmother in Hawaii. I know she watches CNN because she says she watches CNN. And she might be watching right now, and I know how proud she must be that you've reached this level and on the verge, potentially, of becoming president of the United States. How emotional is this for you and for her at this moment?
Well, you know, look, she's my grandma, and she helped raise me, and she put off a lot of things in her own life to make sure that myself and my sister, that we were taken care of. So a big chunk of whatever success I've achieved is because of her. I love her dearly, and she knows that. And if she is listening, I just want to make sure that she's getting her rest and hopefully getting better.
And we wish her only the best and speedy recovery.
Thank you so much.
To your grandma.
Great to talk to you.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it.